Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Why am I here? Last time we finally did Egg Quest, the hardest achievement to do in Peglin. Actually, it was the second hardest because actually beating the game with Oh My God was the final achievement that I did. One thing though that stuck out from that, because I do have some plans, but I need to sandbag the Peglin series a little bit before I can put that into action. One of the things though that it kind of didn't sit right with me, when I did the all mini boss achievement, I did it as the base Peglin character, which you had to do, but I did it as C0 because I thought it was going to be hard at C0, and it turned out it was just like a complete dolly, right? So I have turned on the relic. What are you actually called? Where are you? I've turned on mini boss meetup, which means I can try to do this at any difficulty as any character, more importantly. So I'm going to have a crack at this at C10 to see if we can do it at C10. If I can do it at C10, then I know that the tipping point is somewhere between C10 and C20. I suspect with the Balding it might actually be feasibly possible at C20, but let's get a sight in with C10. Now, it's not going to be free at C10 because, bear in mind, bosses have more health at C10. Bombs do more damage to you, the trap bombs. You don't get your starting gold and you get less gold, so that is pretty brutal. Reduced healing, again, enemies and mini bosses have even more health, less refreshes, navigation damage is missed navigation is increased to 5, 1 fewer crits, mini bosses, this one's irrelevant because obviously there are no question marks, and pebbles are reduced in quality, so a lot of the really annoying things happen in those early C1s to C10, so this could be really hard. Vang is saying, like, I can try and do this at C20 with every character. No, that will not be happening. I'm pretty certain you couldn't do that with the... I actually don't think you could do it with any character, is my actual gut feeling. But there is a very, very small chance that the Balding could do it. If you could find a world where you got the slime fight, you know, the multiple red slime with the green slime at the back, like 3 times in a row, I think you could beat that as base Balding character. And I think that could then give you 3 relics that let you beat the game. Because once you get going, I think then it's actually somewhat free. Okay, what do I want from these 3? None of them are offensive. I guess we'll take the super boots because I'm going to need the healing. Don't talk to me. where are my elites? Alright, false start. Did I turn it off? Maybe I clicked it. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I changed the crucible, right? So it changed the loadout. My bad. Okay. What we're actually going to get is one of these. Do I want pebbles with increased damage? Bombs go from 1 hit or ambidextrary. We're going to take stuff for the sling. I think, again, kind of like we did with C20. That looks right. Like with C20, damage is the king. This might be one of the worst fights we possibly could have got. It's between this, the plant fight, and the Minotaur fight would all be really bad. Maybe this is slightly better than the Minotaur and the plant fights, but it's still going to be really brutal. I'm actually going to take this because I think I might get the crit on this shot, and if we can, nice. It's huge because obviously this is going into both enemies, it weakens them both equally. I still haven't got a great line yet on this map either to figure out how to get to those 3 bombs in the bottom right. Because they would actually be super, super good if we could get them. Other than, you know, just breaking my way in, which I guess is what we're going to do right now. Okay. Can I hit this? Okay. Oh, I bounced out the little tree stump, though. Okay, we're gonna have to get the refresh. Which actually, in its own right, isn't that easy, so let me clear a path to the refresh. I was trying to bounce that into the refresh off the bomb, but that's fine. Now we'll take the refresh. The cannon guy is going to shoot me probably unless I get the kill on the next turn. Which is not inconceivable. Actually, with this, it's conceivable. Oh, baby! Okay, that's a great start. We are not taking this. That is how you lose the run. In a really, really twisted world, I'm actually toying with best orb fence and trying to make some sort of shield build work, because we did it when we were doing the elite run. I tried to make a shield build work, which we sort of did because the game wouldn't let me have any more shield orbs, but I was actually pleasantly surprised by how quickly we gained armor. Unfortunately, I don't think this is what you take. I think you almost always take the sphere level up, because you need it for the multiple enemy fights. This could add more crits to the board. It's probably more damaging than Refresh Punch. It's actually a pretty close toss-up. In fact, the Paladin doesn't want crits on the board, so actually we should probably not take the Duplication Potion, because it means that most circle builds will get harder later, so I won't take it. Do you think I'm going to misnavigate here? Wait, hang on a minute. There is a way of misnavigating. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, whatever. You know what? Just take me out. One other thing that's worth mentioning. Hello again. I guess a final mention. Sure. Yeah, as a final mention, you can't remove orbs, because there is no question mark tile, there's no shop, there are no events. Therefore, we are always going to have these 3 pebbles. So when I say, like, you know, C20, I don't think it's going to be possible. You have to bear in mind that you're going to have these 3 orbs in your stack forever. And you'll have to have the Horrible and the Terrible at C20, so it is a really, 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 like, brutal proposition. Actually, there's also one more pebble at high difficulty, so yeah, it's such a brutal proposition to do it at C20. It does mean stuff like Ambidextrary obviously gets, like, an increase in value because of that. But it'd be hard to, like, take Ambidextrary from the start, obviously, since it doesn't offer you damage. We're doing worse this time than we did the last time, mainly because the crit wasn't in a phenomenal position for the sphere shot. So, it honestly wasn't to be unexpected that I'm doing worse this time than the last time. We're also not that far off what I was doing last time. I could do with getting to this refresh, though. Ugh, horrible bounces. Okay, we picked up a kill. I just can't hit that refresh right now. I guess we'll go for the crit and just bounce it down here and take a bit of damage. All 3 of these pegs are, like, perfectly shielding the refresh. We might actually die here. Ow. And this is all mini-bosses. You get a bad refresh and then get bullied because of it. We can afford a heal here, though. So I'll take the heal. I'm actually thinking bomb wouldn't be a terrible idea. More piercing is probably not going to be bad for me. Oh, that's actually a cruel... Oh, that's so cruel. I think we take Power Glove, but it's actually pretty painful. It's a good thing to get towards bomb build, and we just took a bomb orb. But it's effectively +2, +3 to all pebbles. It's really nice. We're also fighting the slime at the end of it all, and slime is not very good with bomb build. So, had I been fighting... had I been fighting someone else, especially if it was the mole, I probably would have taken the... I always want to call it fishing net, but it's powder collector, right? Okay, this is actually a pretty good start to this fight. The pebbles are 4/6s. That is not something you should poo-poo. That's a pretty solid damage. The crit has also been working so nicely with me so far. Great, what a great fight. And kind of just like that, we're sort of back in the game again. I think I'll heal for safety reasons. We're actually going to struggle to make a reload build work, as I said. If we don't have discards, or an additional discard, it's hard to remove stuff from my sack, so we'll take Mask of Joy. There's a reasonable chance at some point I'm going to pick up some sort of positive gaining ability, like Must Circle or Bulwark. Again, I don't want to fight the Bomb Orb right now because I love power sliding in this map. It's like the best way to beat this map by a country mile. Great opening again. I'm pretty certain I can hit that refresh, so we will. Good crit now, we win. I still think we're gonna win from here, but there's definitely an element of a chance where it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I should consider Book Club. We literally just took the Happy Mask, and they work nicely together. It's a means to mitigate damage as well, so I'll even upgrade it a little bit. We don't want crits as the Paladin. We'll take Peg Bag. I don't know why I'm looking at the map. There is a small reason to look at the map. And it's basically because I'm not spatially aware of where I am. God damn it. For example, I wouldn't want to take that far right path right now. Not because of my political alignments or anything, but because it would cause me to miss one event. Ignore me, I'm being stupid. I'll make a discard here to give me the Bulwark to try and get some armor to start the fight, just in case he gets near me. They're both 4/6s, yeah, I'm right. Somewhat unlucky, by the way, that the refreshes are all in Narnia right now, but... Oh, pretty horrible. Okay, we got it. I need a good crit here, though. Followed by a good refresh. If we can hit a refresh on this shot, we have a chance of getting out without paying attacks. Either way, I have armor. Please hit a refresh. Now it's losable. Well, it's not losable. That's wrong. I'm actually just going to risk this. I know he's going to hit me now, but I could have farted about and just tried to kill him with 64 damage by just luck. I'll take my hit. Heal me, upgrade me, we'll take this to max level. And we're getting a ton of armor now. It is a bit of a pog bag. I like it. Prime Rod of Frost has obviously been heavily nerfed, but I still think it's good, especially when I have no piercing orbs right now. And, more to the point, when I do add a piercing orb to the sack, it's going to be diluted, because I can't remove the pebbles ever. Phenomenal. This is the fight, by the way, that I think if you got this one on C20 as your first 3 fights, because you start with the sphere, I think it's actually viable. And I'm pretty certain you could beat C20 if you get 3 good relics. Again, it would be so unbelievably painful to, like, grind it. It honestly akin to playing Ironmon runs. And I'm not sure about that lifestyle. Sure, we'll create some bombs here. Alright, just don't get... it's going to be hard to get hit by this guy because I have 21 armor now. We're out. Do I want to get even more armor? I think for now I'm actually content. We'll just keep going taller. That is something I should take. Okay. Okay. The crits have been so nice to me so far, but their time is going to be up fairly soon. If I get the opportunity to remove the crit, I will, because of this. We have 3 additional refreshes on the board as well, so it's a good synergy. Yeah, you liked the bomb orb before they buffed it. So did I. I thought bomb build was actually relatively solid, but I don't know if the Red Nexus team have any, like, data behind it, like if they can see the numbers on runs, but clearly they didn't agree. Clearly they thought it was a slightly weaker build. I will say, it is sometimes hard to get going, the bomb build. But once you get it going, and as long as you don't fight the painter, it's really solid. Anyway, I'm actually destroying a peg here very intentionally. I turned this one to a bomb, because now I can access the central gooey mass more easily. Which is good, because it now works with this. Do not bounce out, please. I hate you. Okay, we should probably move to the slimes now as the targets. That's a huge shot. 50 bomb damage, by the way, at C10 still. That makes this fight way more appealing. I was also on an odd number turn then. Yeah, I was on... Sorry, not odd, prime. Yeah, I was on turn 7. That's pretty good. My only regret here is that you're probably going to get away, and I'm not going to get the money off you. Well, maybe I can get a little bit more money. Either way, I hit some more gold pegs, which I couldn't have done had he not spawned. The bombs will trigger it as well. I'll just take the money now, rather than try and kill him. That's fine. So again, we're not taking crit build with this character, funnily enough. That being said, what is the plan now? Maybe, I mean, I guess I just heal. We are missing 40 health. Whenever you lose your last bulwark, gain 1 balance. I'm beginning to see a potential strategy. Hero's backpack was also semi-tempting there. I sort of my eyes lit up, but I didn't grab the other book club before, so I think I'm actually not going to go for this. I'm actually going to take this instead. It's just going to be way more consistent. My still possibly hot take is that the change to the hero's backpack was a nerf. But we've never really had the opportunity to really focus in on it. I think you'd have to get it from like the get-go. And then just know that you were picking duplicates. For example, the fireball event suddenly becomes like pretty tempting. It's still only +1, +2, right? And I don't think it does scale. That's still something that I've not figured out yet. If you put like 3 in there, do you get +2, +4, I guess? Just like running the numbers through my head, it doesn't make any sense. That's the way that would work. Anyway, one of the reasons, by the way, I was saying we have a synergy right now, we could get a synergy. If I can get the self-damage build going as well, we could strip our book club off and start getting balance with it, and that would be like turbo scaling. So I think we hold again, because I can't remove things. That is like so critically important, I can't remove things. So I'm really damned to add anything to the stack. I'm actually toying with the idea of upgrading all the pebbles right now. There's no shop. Why am I saving money? I think I even said before I'm saving for the shop. There's no point. There isn't a shop coming. We're not going to take Augur because I'm going to go for Must Circle at some point. It'd be nice in the short term, but I'm kind of just relying on Prime Blood of Frost to be my hero baby. No, to give me my cleave. Right, this is the fight that I think is potentially super scary. Especially if you got this as the first fight, which is kind of why I wanted to play as the Paladin, because I think you're not completely cooked if you get the Paladin. Sorry, if you get this as the Paladin. Another reason why you do like the bomb up, though. Bomb's very good on this fight. Okay. That was a prime number as well. Great start. We took 0 damage. So good. Again, I don't think we had a sphere. We have piercing. I'm content with that. I should probably take the bomb orb up, but the reason why I didn't do that earlier is that it's not very good in the slime fight. I'm fighting Lechy. I'm actually Am I okay? Seriously, am I okay? Oh, wait, I know why I thought I was fighting the slime. When I did the false start run, it was the slime. So I'm dumb. Okay. Well, that actually changes things a little bit. If I get offered a fireball, I probably will take it. At the very least, bombs are not bad on the Leshy fight. I probably would have taken a lightning orb, though, at some point. But I think I have been offered a few. Alright, my bomb orb has piercing. Fantastic. 60 damage. Actually, not terrible. Again, we have piercing right now, so we'll take the pebble shot. Not that it's going to matter, because we were going to super kill them anyway. Actually, it did matter. Because now I might be able to kill you before the reload. I think that we tried to hedge our bet a little bit. I'll take the side with the fewer pegs and then hope that would hit the refresh, which we didn't. Okay, we got the refresh, we got the kill. Gains plus 0.3 plus 0.6 for every one bulwark you have consumed or bulwark when fired. Ha! That is interesting. This plus this. I'm willing to do it. This is a bit of a throw, I think. But it's a build... Actually, we'll take this as well. It's a build that I've very, very rarely done. In fact, I'd even go as far to say I don't think I've ever done it, really. At least in a meaningful way. Nice, okay. The crits on this fight have been so useful. They've always shown up at, like, the perfect time. This being said, I'm just going to hit the refresh here. Don't mess about too much. I should... Oh, we got the kill. I was going to say we should get the kill. Do I want to add a refresh to the board? I don't think so. And by refresh to the board, I mean, do I want to take Ether Wheel, which refreshes the board? I actually want to... Well, yeah, it's only one refresh. That's not good enough for me. You can go F yourself, kindly and politely. Nope. I guess we take Ball Peen Hammer. No, I should take Crits Refresh the board. No, I should take Ball Peen Hammer. It's actually so stupid, but on the next floor, there are shields on the board at all times. And it's going to be an additional arm to start fights with, which means it's going to give my... I don't even know what it's called because I never fire it. My Helmet Orb... Irresponsible, it's going to give it some extra damage in case I draw it at the beginning. Realistically, what was it up against? It was up against Crits Refresh board. Realistically, if I can remove my crits, I will do, which will turn that relic into garbage. Now, I will say, if I don't add a shield creating orb to the sack, then, you know, it's going to be garbage on the third floor, but... Alright, so we're going to cleanse our armor off with this shot. And that'll give me some balance. Yes! Yes! Okay, now I need to remove this peg because I can't hit the refresh right now, which is pretty unfortunate. Oh, I've got Oboe. So they did 0 damage. That's funny. Wait, I shouldn't be shooting them then. That's actually really dumb. I should leave them there. Why am I aiming for the bombs? Just leave them alone. They can't hurt me. Just kill the big boss. Okay, he is dead. This is fine. Everyone's dead. We are fighting the thingy-mabob. I actually think we want a book club again, though, now. The build is just generate a ton of armor. I'm going to just hope that we get through Leshy with just good play. Salt Shaker probably won't ever proc, but then again... No, we should take this. We actually would like a refresh build if it shows up. Yeah, the oboe was a very hard counter to this battle. $75 health should be enough for Leshy. And I think we still get the end of turn full heal, right, at C10? I'm actually not sure. I don't remember anymore. Either way, this is a pretty reasonable start. Artillery enemy dead. He's not in the way. Not having a tree stump on this event is also pretty powerful. You need to generate me armor. Not great. We can clear this peg, though. There's actually a little bit of counterplay with the fact I've got peg bag plus a refreshing punch. That should make it so that it can cleanse the brambles a little bit easier. Or I can just skill shot them. Okay, we have 2 balance right now. This is my super pet ball. Yeah, did you see it? I punch back the bramble. Tangler, you got in the way, buddy. But I'll forgive you. For now. Get rid of the bramble. And you're dead. And you do get a full heal. Okay, I'm cooking. It might not be a delectable dish, but I'm certainly cooking. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Heavy Hand is scary. I do have 3 refreshers on the board, and it's really the only thing that Heavy Hand really fucks you with. It makes it harder to hit your refreshers. However, it is really good with almost everything else I'm doing. I have so many book lobs, I should generate a shit ton of armor, is my theory. And also it works really well with getting balance and any like stat boost like that. So I think I'm going to take it. We could also take the defresh potion, which I think is a safer take, as I have 3 refreshers on the board, so we would still have 2 at the end of this. No, we would have 1. Actually, that is pretty bad. It does give me morbid, but is that good enough for my build? It's actually pretty good still. I'm going to try this. We could be wrong here. I think Heavy Hand gives me the highest ceiling of damage, but at the same time also increases my chance of losing. There's definitely a world where the refreshes go into a position, all 3 of them, where I can't hit them. And then we just cry. Speaking of which, I have no targeted orb for this fight, so... And now that I think about it, Mirror Knight is a 1 in 4 chance, right, to fight him. But on the flip side, he will strip my armor for me. Strip for me, Mirror Knight. Okay, stripped for me. That does mean the Irresponsible now does nothing, but that's okay. This is a unique scenario where it won't do anything. And he's dead. Okay, that's not bad. I think we save... Oh, do I save my money? No, we'll just upgrade this. Take this to max level. We're definitely not taking crits on the board. Bombs on the board is fine. Which way should you think I should go? Because again, the Heavy Hand also works with bomb builds, so... Currently, I'm like an armor gaining build that can pivot to a bomb build. And I think that is potentially viable. And again, if worse comes to worse, as Van mentioned, I could just discard the 4079 and not fire it. I could discard the 57-113 and not fire it. I could just discard the 74-147. I think I won't, though. That's pretty good damage. that was a pretty good shot. Add a more circle every 3 times the body's refresh while this orb's in flight. This is actually very conceivable. I can't remember if Renewed Vigor works with the Heavy Hand the way you want it to do, where it hits the refresh multiple times because of Heavy Hand's effect. That is the way it works with Crit, but I don't know if it's the way it works with this. So I'm actually half tempted for Science to do this. There's also a semi-temptation for Science just to keep taking Butt Clubs, but I think 3 is enough. I've also not got a possibility now to get the Hero's Backpack because I've seen it. Actually, that's not true. I will see every relic in the game, so I might see it again, eventually. So maybe I should try and take this. No, I shouldn't. I think the right plays take nothing. Again, it looks counterintuitive to take nothing, but I can't ever remove these things. I have to be so sure when I add something to the sack that it's going to be demonstrably good for me. Holy shit, I generated armor and then misnavigated and didn't take damage. It's crazy. Hello again. I don't think life is going to improve for you, to be honest with you. You are lucky in the fact that I haven't drawn a book club to start with, but I did start the fight with 15 armor. And I'm pretty certain the Heavy Hand is sort of a pretty hard counter to you, as it should break through shields a bit faster. I'm actually approaching that scenario where it's getting hard to hit one of the refreshes because they've all got into a bit weird spots, but we should be fine. This is going to do 119 worth of damage. And I did hit the refresh, so we are very okay. Nope. Nope. It doesn't do anything, but I guess we'll take it. I poo-poo the crits here, but it's actually not terrible right now. That whatever. We miss out on a relic. It's not too bad right now because it works with the Irresponsible quite well. 1 is not a prime number, sadly, but my next shot will be a prime number. I have 89 armor. Where has this all come from? Okay. What happened? Can someone in the comments, like, clue me in? Why did I start with, like, 100 armor then? The guys created shields when they came in. Did it create that much armor worth, though? I mean, I guess it did, because we saw it happen, but I'm kind of shocked. We'll fire the bomb here, because I would like to kill the shield guy before I fire off the Irresponsible. And I'm pretty certain this guarantees it. We might actually kill the elite as well, the big elite. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill him. I think this might be too low now. I'm not sure this is good enough for me. I'll save 25 in case I need healing. Absolutely projectile attacks have overflow. That is what we needed. Now we don't grab piercing at all. The shield wizard creates shields each turn as well. He pretty much can't kill you if you have ball peen hammer. Okay. The crit hit's actually worth, so we'll take the crit again. As much as I said, you know, I'll remove the crit, we won't need it soon. I'm still not really generating more circle particularly quickly. In part because the knuckles don't work the way I want them to work like they do with crits, which actually makes sense, because I think it would be like Giga broken. This fight we might not use the Irresponsible to get the kill, because he's going to break through my armor. Or he won't. Okay, 28-51. He's dead. This is surprisingly effective. It is beginning to make me wonder why I don't ever take this orb, or I rarely take this orb. Yes. Actually, well, no, we'll take this. Just because there is a final elite fight on the 3rd floor that we might have to use a bit of bomb build against. That was kind of unforgivable. Whatever. But yeah, there's the final fight where we might want to use the bomb build eventually. Hello, Slime. I think we just fire the pebble. We don't need to create bombs here. Goodbye, Slime. What I'm kind of intrigued right now by is potentially adding some shield generating orbs to the sack, because they should get broken easy with heavy hand. Is my theory. I know what you're saying. The Echo could be good here, but I don't need it. I have the answer to that. And I don't think I need the refresh shiv. I'll just take more damage, please. Trying to get out left here is going to be slightly awkward. In my defense, I think I got a bit unlucky there with that bounce, but... oh well. We have 68 armor at the start of the battle. This is a 69, nice. 137. So, hang on a minute. There's 1, 2. I see 2 shields on the board. 3 shields on the board. Ball peen hammer is 4, right? So it's actually because of this 6. So why is it not 3 times 6? That isn't 68, by the way. There's something else going on here that is perturbing the maths. Wait. It's not times 6, it's times 7. Unless it's counting the +1 on this and on... The real question is, why is it not 69? Yeah, you're right. Alright, whatever. I actually don't know. This should Who Do You Think You Are I Am the board, though. Pretty good. Might get rolled. Hopefully I hit 4 bombs here so that I kill the white mage. Doesn't look like I'm going to, sadly. What? Oh, it's Prime Run of Frost active. It was turn 3. Okay. You're dead. The way the starting relic applies the bulwark is causing it. Wait. I might have figured it out. Hang on a minute. Is this happening in every battle? We're not going to take Persist. I think that is bad, but we'll take Pumpkin Pie. Okay, I have a theory. My theory is that the armor generating is happening before the damage calculation of the irresponsible, and then the starting relic is working after that and taking the irresponsible base damage. And that must be 68 right now. Or, no, it's not 68. It's half of that, right? I'm getting 34 shielding, I think. And then it's giving me 34 on top because of the Baladroit. I think that's the way that's working, because then it's 1, 2, 3. Wait, 3 doesn't go into 30. 34. It doesn't go into it. Yeah, I think that's true, Vang. That's kind of what I'm getting at. The shield applies Bulwark. Bulwark increases the damage, and the damage applies Bulwark. I don't know, though. Wait, are there more than 3 shields on the board? Because that still wouldn't answer it. I don't know. Something like that I think is happening. Because, oh, actually, it wouldn't be that, though. God, I just don't know how this all applies, because I think what would then also happen is when the Baladroit gets applied, it would put 2 more armor on top of it. So it's not 34 I'm getting. And it's not 32. It's 33. So I'm getting 11 armor per shield, I think. Is this workable? So +2, +6. I don't know. It's something along those lines. I can't quite figure out the exact thing that's happening. Like, maybe the Fiery Furnace is also triggering in some way, but there is something weird happening. I need to check if it happens in every battle or just this battle. If it's just this battle, it's because of the shields. It's good, though. I'm not going to complain. It's, like, phenomenally good. This has piercing. Like, it's an effect that is close to being broken. And by close to being, I think it is kind of broken. Starting battles with just 60-odd armor is super, super powerful. That was a 148, 291. Pretty strong. We should probably just not rock the boat right now. We should mental mantle. Alright, I'm sorry you're going to miss the end of it, Vang. Saying that it's going to be a win makes me slightly concerned, but it feels good. Alright, good night, Vang. Oh, I didn't gain 60-something armor, so it is the shields that's causing this. So it's some way that the shield is interacting with my starting relic. I think it's causing this. Oh my god, you're so giga dead. I'm pretty sure the wall can't beat me. I don't think I want 2 of these in my deck either. And I don't think I want the refresh. I'm actually pretty content. We should take Duplication Station. God damn it. That is ticking me off a little bit. That I strip the armor and then I go into navigation and take some missed navigation damage. Hello again. You kind of don't want any part of this, to be completely honest with you. You've walked into the wrong neighborhood. That thumbnail where I had you slapping me and saying it's not a good run, it's the reverse right now. I should be the one doing the slapping. My only regret right now is that I'm not going to turbo kill you, because I think I'm going to kill you too quickly. The poor wall. Don't give it poor wall, the poor me. The amount of runs I've lost to this guy. He deserves a smack every now and again. Put him in his place. There you go, on the floor. In ruins. That's pretty good with my build. You know, if the armor doesn't get them, the health gain will now. Popcorn also works with the the heavy hand. We should have enough damage for the wall. As long as I don't draw that first, we're fine. Weirdly enough, though, after saying that I think it was this, interacting with this, I have 16 damage on this right now. Wait, I didn't know. I don't know. I actually just don't know what's happening. 2 number of orbs in his deck, or 2 times base largest damage. How am I getting to 15? How have we got an odd number when it's 2 times it? Riddle me this. It has to be somewhere with essential oil. I don't actually know. Something's happening that I'm not accounting for. Either way. This should be a decent chunk of armor. This is now a 44, 87. We'll try and hit the crit, but regardless, this is good damage. It's also going to give me 2 balance. The wall might die on this shot. God, it was close. Let's farm some money. Or try to. Well, you're a complete schmuck. Get out of here. Ooh, Pumpkin Pie wants me to earn some more money. Again? Yes! Alright, no more Pumpkin Pie, sadly. It got me some money, though. Well worth it. Again, I don't really want anything here. Projectile attacks pierce 2 additional enemies, but bombs deal 75% less damage. I think I don't want that because there's a chance the final boss I kill with bombs instead. Matryoshka Shell? This surely is unbelievable, right? Matryoshka? It can't be bad. Because it's going to just give me more armor, which will make this unbelievably powerful. And it'll make me unbelievably powerful. And also, I'm going to be scaling, so Matryoshka won't be a big downside. I think we take Matryoshka. You weren't able to leave, Vang is like, I've reeled him back in. Especially with the Matryoshka take. Oh my god. Okay, lock back in on the 3rd floor. I will say, of this fight, I started with 13 this time. On this fight, the heavy hand is so good because it triggers the refresh. Wait, I said this. It triggers the crit multiple times if it can hit it. Pumpkin Pie is also pretty good. Where's my crit, by the way? Where crit gone? Oh, there it is. But yeah, if I hit the crit, it'll count as hitting multiple times, which means it'll open most of the board up. I had a sad feeling that was going to happen. Okay, don't be stupid. Just hit the refresh if you can't hit the crit. There goes my armor. Kind of unfortunate because the bomb orb isn't really what I want to be firing right now. I think I'll just take this as low damage and just try and hit some refreshes. I'll get them there eventually. There we go. Eventually we hit critical mass where there's enough pegs on the board to do enough damage. I have 199 gold as well, and we have popping corn, so we're not really lacking anything right now. I'll take Pocket Watch. I feel like that might be better with the Matryoshka. I've had this discussion before of Pocket Watch versus the net, or whatever it's called. And I think the net generally does more damage unless you get a way to keep the orb on top of the board. In which case it's the reverse. And we have some ways to keep the orb on the board. Also, I think Matryoshka can be counted as that type of interaction. Where did he go? Ow. Again, this is why I have 230 odd gold. Just always be healing. Oh, do I want that? I think I don't. I'm happy at the rate I'm creating bombs right now. I don't want to actually turn my board into just bombs. My orb does too much damage. I'm fine creating some, so I'm going to take Betsy's Hedge instead, which is like such a drop in the ocean right now, but that was also really stupid. Alright, stop misnavigating, please. Thank you. Fine. I have no targeted orbs. In fact, I should counter this build. Ding, 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 ding. Right, 111 armor, 125 armor, pretty good. Oh, a bit more, 132. And you hit me for 2? Are you for real? Are you in the wrong neighborhood? Do you want me to call your mum to pick you up? We actually don't scale fast enough for signal boost off. I think it's the wrong take. I mean, that is just gluttony at this point. Again, I'm happy with the bomb situation right now. I don't want to add more. Hello, Mr. Hainsey McGee. You're so lucky that I got a pretty stinky opening, but I suspect you're slightly fucked still. Actually, I say this. Heavy hand on this map is not good. Wait. Wait. Hang on a minute. Can I hit the refresh here? Oh my god, I can't. I've lost. I can't hit the refresh. I can't hit it. I actually can't believe it. What a fucking way to lose a run! I can't even hit the left side. Unironically, it's my fault. I should have taken the Ether Wheel or something. I should have just taken a guaranteed refresh. To be fair, I don't think I've been offered an Ether Wheel since I took the Heavy Hand, so it would have taken me so much knowledge in advance. I walked into the wrong neighborhood. I walked into Hans's. Of course Hansy was going to beat this build. Oh my god. Well, you know what, on the positive side, we actually got to a pretty good run. I think it's possible doing it at C10. I'll have another crack at it some other time, but that is so brutal. I'm trying to think what I could have done to protect myself from that, because I guess Heavy Hand on this fight is just so unbelievably brutal. But obviously at this difficulty, I'm always going to be liable to, I said this difficulty, this modifier, I'm always be liable to run into Heavy Hand. Into Hands in McGee. I guess you just don't take a Heavy Hand, as this could happen. And it's actually, again, this is just a message of warning of Heavy Hand, that this scenario could happen where you just can't hit a refresh and you just lose. You're hoping Hands in McGee will be stepping on Legos forever. That's a Christmas message that I can get behind. Anyway, YouTube, really fun build. I don't know what the master was. At some point, it just broke the game. But very cool. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.